Musicians in rock and jazz often have short lifespans due to accidents, drugs, violence, and more. One-hit wonders quickly fade from the limelight. However, some baby boomer artists from the 1960s and 1970s continue to make hits, resonating with audiences of all ages. To determine these artists, Billboard data was reviewed, ranking them based on recent album performance. This list includes a wide range of genres, showing that any period or genre can have a revival. What these musicians have in common is their ability to adapt and endure. Neil Young with Crazy Horse has made their latest appearance on the Billboard 200 chart with their album, Toast, in 2022. This album reached a peak position of number 198, staying on the chart for 1 week. Their first time on the Billboard 200 was back in 1969 with Everybody Knows This Is Nowhere. Blue Oyster Cult, the legendary rock band, recently made another appearance on the Billboard 200 chart with their latest album, The Symbol Remains, in 2020. It reached a peak position of number 192 for a week. This marks their first entry on the chart since their debut album Agents of Fortune, in 1976. Van Morrison, the legendary musician, has made another entry in the Billboard 200 chart with his latest album, Latest Record Project, Volume 1. This release marks his 28th appearance on the chart, reaching a peak position of 182 for 1 week. Morrison first appeared on the Billboard 200 back in 1967 with Blowin' Your Mind. Ringo Starr, the legendary musician, recently made his latest appearance on the Billboard 200 with his EP, Zoom In 2021. It secured the 179th position for a week. This marks his first presence on the coveted chart since his debut with Sentimental Journey back in 1970. Billy Idol recently made his latest appearance on the Billboard 200 chart with his EP, The Roadside, in 2021. It debuted at number 176 and stayed on the chart for 1 week. This follows his first appearance back in 1981 with Don't Stop. Deep Purple, the legendary rock band, has just made their latest appearance on the Billboard 200 with their album, Whoosh, peaking at number 161. This marks their first appearance on the chart since their debut in 1968 with Shades of Deep Purple. A remarkable journey for a band that continues to make waves. Paul Simon, the renowned musician, has made his latest appearance on the Billboard 200 chart with his album, 7 Songs, in 2023. This album reached number 153 on the chart, staying there for 1 week. It marks Simon's first entry on the Billboard 200 since his self-titled album in 1972. Rock band Cheap Trick continues their Billboard 200 success with their latest album, In Another World, reaching number 142, marking their 23rd appearance on the chart since their debut in 1977 with In Color. Stay tuned for more updates on their musical journey. Styx, the legendary rock band, is back on the Billboard 200 with their latest album, Crash of the Crown, in 2021. It peaked at number 114, marking their first appearance on the chart since their album, The Serpent is Rising, back in 1974. A triumphant return for the iconic group. Sting's latest album, The Bridge, has made its way onto the Billboard 200 chart for 2021. However, it reached only the 101st position and stayed there for just 1 week. This marks Sting's first appearance on the Billboard 200 since his album, The Dream of the Blue Turtles, back in 1985. Willie Nelson's latest album, A Beautiful Time, has made its way onto the Billboard 200 chart in 2022, reaching a peak position of number 100. This marks his first appearance on the prestigious chart since his iconic album, Red-Headed Stranger, back in 1975. Christian heavy metal band Stryper has made a comeback on the Billboard 200 chart with their latest album, Even the Devil Believes. This marks their 19th appearance on the chart since their debut in 1985. While peaking at number 92 for just a week, Stryper continues to rock the music scene with their unique blend of faith and heavy metal. Pat Metheny, a renowned jazz guitarist, has made his latest appearance on the Billboard 200 chart with his album, From This Place, in 2020. The album reached number 92 and stayed on the chart for 1 week. This marks his first appearance on the Billboard 200 since his album, 80 Firsts, back in 1980. Jackson Browne, a celebrated musician, recently made his latest appearance on the Billboard 200 chart with his album, Downhill from Everywhere, in 2021. Although the album reached a peak position at number 86, it only stayed on the chart for a week. This marked Browne's first appearance on the Billboard 200 since his self-titled album released back in 1972. Ace Frehley, the legendary musician, recently made waves with his latest album, Origins, Volume 2. This album reached number 81 on the renowned Billboard 200, marking his first appearance since his self-titled album in 1978. Don't miss out on his incredible musical journey. Steve Perry's latest album, The Season, has made a notable appearance on the Billboard 200 chart, securing the 80th position for a week. This isn't the first time Perry has earned recognition on this prestigious chart, as his debut album, Street Talk, back in 1984 also had a successful run. Clearly, Perry's talent and musical prowess have stood the test of time. German rock band Scorpions makes a splash with their latest album, Rock Believer, debuting at number 59 on the Billboard 200 chart. This marks their first appearance on the chart since their debut album, Love Drive, in 1979. Stay tuned for more updates on this legendary rock band's musical journey. Alice Cooper's latest album, Detroit Stories, has recently made its appearance on the prestigious Billboard 200 chart. It reached a peak position at number 47 for an entire week. This marks Cooper's first entrance into the Billboard 200 with his album, Pretties for You, back in 1969. Bonnie Raitt makes a hitting return to the charts with her latest album, Just Like That, peaking at number 44 on the Billboard 200. This marks her first appearance since her debut album, Give It Up, in 1972. Stay tuned for more on this legendary artist's journey. Duran Duran, the iconic British band, has made a recent appearance on the Billboard 200 with their latest album, Future Past, in 2021. It ranked at number 28 on the chart for 1 week. This isn't their first time on the Billboard 200 though, as they first entered in 1982 with their album, Rio. Barry Manilow, the iconic singer, is back on the Billboard 200 charts with his latest album, Night Songs 2. It reached number 32, marking his 50th appearance on the prestigious list since his debut back in 1974 with Barry Manilow 2. A testament to his enduring popularity in the music industry. Neil Young's latest album, Homegrown, has made its debut on the Billboard 200 at number 17. This marks Young's first appearance on the chart since his album After the Gold Rush in 1970. Stay tuned for more updates on this legendary musician's success. Depeche Mode recently made their latest Billboard 200 appearance with their album, Memento Mori, in 2023. It reached a peak position of number 14, staying on the chart for 1 week. Depeche Mode made their first appearance on the Billboard 200 with Speak and Spell in 1981. U2, the iconic rock band, has made yet another appearance on the Billboard 200 chart with their latest album, Songs of Surrender, in 2023. The album reached an impressive peak position of number 5, maintaining its position for a week. This marks their first appearance on the renowned chart since their debut album, Boy, back in 1981. Dolly Parton, the beloved country icon, has made yet another appearance on the Billboard 200 chart with her latest album, Run, Rose, Run, in 2022. Climbing to a respectable peak position of number 34, this marks her first appearance on the chart since her debut album, My Blue Ridge Mountain Boy, back in 1969. Jimmy Buffett, the famous musician, has made his latest appearance on the Billboard 200 with his album, Life on the Flip Side, in 2020. It reached number 2 on the chart for 1 week. This is not his first time on the Billboard 200, as he previously appeared with Living and Dying in 3 of 4 Time in 1974. Tears for Fears makes a triumphant return to the Billboard 200 with their latest album, The Tipping Point, in 2022. This marks their 8th appearance on the chart, reaching an impressive peak position of number 8. Back in 1983, they first made waves with their debut album, The Hurting. Def Leppard continues to rock the charts with their latest release, Diamond Star Halos, hitting the Billboard 200. The album reached an impressive peak position of number 10, making waves for an entire week. It's worth mentioning that this achievement adds to their already remarkable record, as they first appeared on the Billboard 200 back in 1980 with their album, On Through the Night. Ozzy Osbourne, the legendary rocker, has made his latest mark on the Billboard 200 chart with his album, Patient No. 9, in 2022. It reached an impressive position of number 3, holding that spot for a whole week. This isn't his first success on the chart, as Osbourne burst onto the scene in 1981 with his album, Blizzard of Ozz. British heavy metal band Iron Maiden recently achieved success on the Billboard 200 chart with their latest album, Senjutsu, reaching the impressive number 3 spot. This marks the band's first appearance on the chart since their 1981 album, Killers. Iron Maiden continues to make waves in the music industry, captivating audiences with their iconic sound. In other news, discover the top movies that have defined the boomer generation.